and welcome to the weekly wisdom messages from Expressions of the Universe for August 21st through the 27th. Got my little oi boy here with me for the Astro Forecast, and we're not really liking the Astro Forecast too much, are we, babies? No, we got a Mercury retrograde coming up. It's okay, we just gonna chill. It'll all be okay. So this week we have the sun moving into Virgo, and it's going to have us getting a little bit serious about ourselves. But we're at the final stages of the sun in Leo, and I wanted to talk about that because this year is a leap year. I want to give a big shout out to one of my oldest friends, Laura. Happy birthday. Tomorrow, August 22nd, and you are actually a Leo at the 29th degree. However, today is Sunday, August 21st, and Leo is at the 29th degree. So how is that? It's because we had a leap year. All right, baby oi. And so the degrees are a little bit off. However, when my friend was born, the final day of Leo was August 22nd. I won't mention the year. And so if you were born on August 22nd, you could be feeling that birthday energy today and wanting to celebrate, because today the sun is in 29th degree. So it really depends. Were you born during a leap year? Were you born during, the regular years? That could throw your degrees off by, 1 day, 1 degree. And I know it's a little bit hard sometimes to wrap your head around. It was for me too, because everybody that I know that was born after February 28th, their degree was off by 1 day this entire year, including me for my birthday. So yeah, if you were born after February 28th, you could have been feeling the energy a little bit earlier. What else do we have? The energy, astro energy is kind of boring this week. We are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. We're not going to go retrograde until the 30th, so next week's weekly wisdom I'll talk a little bit more about that. But I'm kind of throwing caution to the wind on this retrograde. We are in the shadow. I just did some major financial changes and signed contracts. I was a little leery, although I'm getting in under, the actual retrograde. And I'm going to be doing some traveling, something I never do during a retrograde. However, I put all my checks and balances in place. I have backups, so I am prepared for the unprepared. I'm already having computer issues, which is something that always affects me during a Mercury retrograde, but we'll talk about that more next week. And let's get to the tarot cards of the week. So the energy this week is talking about wisdom, and what I feel this is about is being wise enough to know when to keep your mouth shut. Always speak your truth, obviously, but being mature enough and wise enough to do and say the right thing. You don't want to lower yourself into a lower vibration and do something out of a temper tantrum babyishness. That's kind of what I get about that wisdom. It's just saying, be mature. The crystal card that I picked for this week, which goes with those archangel cards, it's forgiveness again. And I really didn't want to talk about this or use this stone. It's dioptase, but I do have a piece of dioptase. It used to be, we have chaos going on. It used to be a nice size stone, but it broke off, and this is what I'm left with. It's a pretty expensive stone, and it was hard for me to find. But it's that color of the heart. The heart chakra is green. And This forgiveness card is talking about two separate energies. It's, the body energy and the spirit energy. And what this is saying is that it is time for us to put a lot of things to rest. And, if you're either in the victim role or you're in the abuser role, you want to put this energy to rest so that it's not perpetuating in your life anymore. So what I'm getting is if you're angry over a situation, you're angry with a person, you really need to just release that anger and energy and just forgive the person. It's not condoning what has been done to you. It's not condoning what you have done to other people. But when you continue to dwell on that situation and that anger and wanting to retaliate, it doesn't bring you anything but chaos. And not only that, it perpetuates that in your life. That's what will continue to show up. You'll continue to get opportunities for you to play that same role over and over and over again until you learn how to forgive. And really, to me, forgiveness is just not even caring anymore, not even giving a crap about the situation. That's where I get to when I think about the big picture and of what's important and what's not important. Yeah, people do misdeeds to each other every day, and is it really important? How does it play into your big picture? If you allow things like that to affect your life, then you need to start rethinking about like what's in here and what's in here. Just get good with yourself, and what people do and say to you won't even matter anymore. Which leads me to the weekly energy card, and it's called Nasty Knot. So this could be two-sided, and it goes with the forgiveness. You can tie yourself in knots over your thoughts, or you can slip out of them very easily with just changing your thoughts. And that's what I pick up with this Nasty Knot card. And also, like, not only the K-N-O-T, but like N-O-T. No more. We're not going to put up with the crap anymore, okay? We don't need to. So just, you got to start thinking about what is not either K-N-O-T or N-O-T. What is not welcome in your life anymore? I'm doing something crazy and kooky this coming weekend, traveling, Mercury retrograde, but I'm just like not willing to put my life on hold for, other people, other things that really just don't matter to me. And this leads me to our final cards of the week. So I used my traditional tarot deck, and the card that came up, oh, isn't that weird? It's really supposed to be straight up, but I'm going to talk about both energies, I think. So it's the Three of Cups, and we have three maidens celebrating. This reminds me of, great celebration, friendships, girlfriends getting together. I'm going to do a mother-daughter weekend coming up. But you see, there's three people. So this is what I was thinking about. I'm doing this mother-daughter weekend, and we have the Page of Wands reversed showing up. So what this indicates to me is this is a third person that's like wanting to put a wet blanket on your celebrations. So it could be even work, somebody at your work. It's somebody like completely outside of your circle that is wanting to put some kind of wet blanket on your situation. This is a person who I always think of is lazy, angry all the time, never has anything nice to say. So you know what, I'm not even going to share my upcoming weekend with anybody, because I just don't even want to hear any negative feedback like, oh, what if, this comes up. I don't want to hear it. But the great thing is, if you do the celebration, you don't listen to the negative person. We've got some new beginnings coming up. And what the Ace of Wands always says to me is that new ideas are forming. Your creative juices are coming into play. This is inspiration, motivation. However, it's only the very beginning. It's that tiny spark that helps to build the bonfire. You can't build a bonfire with a tiny spark. You have to work at the fire, you know, like you make the spark and you got to try and like blow on it to make it grow and grow and grow. So this card is saying we've got a lot of really good new opportunities coming up for us. Pay attention to your ideas. You may want to write them down. It could culminate into something really great, but it's just the very beginning. You have to continue moving forward with the ideas. That's all I have for you for this week. I'm just really not feeling it. Maybe I'm starting to sink into Mercury retrograde, that rest and relaxation time. I don't know what it is, but I'm just feeling, could be, you know, coming off the energy of this previous full moon. I don't know. Not sure what it is, but I'm just like, I need like a 12-day weekend so that I can kind of get all my crap together, get some rest, eat some good food. 12-day weekend. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So anyway, that's all I have for you for this week. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for watching. You know where to find me. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and my blog at www.expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I will see you next week.